Allow me to take this opportunity to salute you all and to wish every single Kenyan a happy 57th Madaraka Day, a day our founding fathers achieved the right for Kenyans to self-govern. We commemorate this day with fond memories of the struggle for independence and the birth of the Kenyan nation, and with it, the birth of the Kenyan dream. We are further emboldened by the fact that, united in struggle, we managed to defeat a giant nation. And this leads us all to believe that even as we fight the corona pandemic today, our victory over our colonizers should remind us that here too we shall be victorious. Although slowed down by the health crisis and the economic downturn caused by COVID-19, I am further comforted by the teachings of our founding fathers. They instructed us to be our very best at our darkest moment. They taught us not to question in the dark the dreams that we dreamt in the light. And indeed, when our dreams hit rock bottom, they taught us not to abandon them, but to reimagine them instead. They told us that rock bottom is actually a foundation that you can build on. This corona moment we are in, yes, indeed, a dark moment. But the founders of our nation required us to be at our very best at moments like this. And this demand is not a lofty ideal. They themselves practiced it as they fought to bring us self-rule. Fellow Kenyans, self-rule required dreaming heroically, embracing the unknown, and offering to die for an ideal. But this was not an easy feat, as thousands lost their lives at battle. The dream of Madaraka increasingly became nothing but a bridge too far. Yet in their darkest moments, our founding fathers did not abandon the course. Instead, they reimagined it, they regrouped, and they re-engaged differently. Many died before they breathed the air of freedom, but many more lived to witness the flowering of a new nation. This gave them hope that the Kenyan dream is actually within reach, and it was possible. Because of their faith and fortitude, they did fight the good fight, and they won. And out of this, they gifted us Kenya. On this Madaraka Day, we thank each and every one of them for this gift and for their teachings on how to remodel an idea in the face of enormous challenges and raging crisis. Today, therefore, and all future Madaraka Days, I call upon all of us to ponder the state of the Kenyan dream. And in pondering it, we must remember that Kenya is still a work in progress. Similarly, as we reflect on the progress we have made, as we look inwards for self-introspection, we must not over-criticize ourselves. And I say so because in the subconscious mind, we become what we repeatedly do. if we repeatedly feed our national psyche with negative energy, we become an nation of angry and frustrated people. Yet dreams cannot flourish in a negative environment whose main currency is anger and animosity. Fellow Kenyans, this Madaraka Day, I want us all to reimagine Kenyan. More so because COVID-19 has forced us into a situation where we have to reset our national systems. But to reimagine our dream and nationhood, we must also reflect on our history, because history has laws that show us the future. We must begin by asking ourselves a number of questions. How was the Kenyan dream imagined in the very beginning? And how did we come to be? How did the original blueprint of Project Kenya look like? Let us make a historical inquiry in response to these questions.